Are your drivers working all day but still not completing as many jobs as they should? The problem may not be your drivers. It could be your dispatch process. Drivers lose productive time every day because of inefficient routes, unnecessary waiting, poor job assignments, traffic, and constant schedule changes. And when those small inefficiencies happen across an entire fleet, they become a serious operating cost. So, how can better dispatch improve driver productivity? In this video, we'll look at 7 practical ways to help your drivers spend less time dealing with inefficiencies and more time completing actual work. Before we talk about improving productivity, let's define it. Driver productivity isn't simply about completing more stops. A productive driver is one who spends more of their working day on productive activities and less time on unnecessary driving, waiting, idle time, or administrative tasks. For example, productivity can be affected by stops completed, miles driven, time spent driving, service time, waiting time, idle time, overtime, and failed deliveries. So the goal isn't to push drivers to work faster. The goal is to remove the things that unnecessarily slow them down. One of the biggest productivity killers is inefficient routing. A driver might have 15 deliveries but spend a large portion of the day traveling between them because the stops aren't properly sequenced. They may backtrack, cross the same area multiple times, drive unnecessary miles, or get stuck in avoidable traffic. That's time the driver could have spent completing another job. Use route optimization to create efficient stop sequences based on location, traffic, time windows, service time, and driver availability. Better routes don't ask drivers to work harder. They help eliminate unnecessary work. Another productivity problem happens before the driver even starts the route. That's assigning the wrong driver to the wrong job. Imagine you have 2 available drivers. One is already 5 minutes away from a new customer. The other is 30 minutes away. If you assign the job to the farther driver, you're creating unnecessary travel. When assigning jobs, consider current driver location, existing route, driver availability, job requirements, vehicle capacity, and customer time window. Smarter assignments can reduce travel and help drivers complete more work during the same shift. Here's another common problem. One driver has 25 stops. Another has 12. At first, you might think the driver with 25 stops is simply more productive. But that's not necessarily true. Those 25 stops could be spread across a large geographic area, while the 12-stop route could be extremely dense. Balance workloads based on more than stop count. Consider total route time, distance, service duration, number of difficult stops, customer time windows, and vehicle capacity. A balanced fleet allows drivers to work efficiently without creating unnecessary overtime or burnout. Drivers can lose a surprising amount of productive time simply waiting. They might be waiting for a customer, loading, job information, a route update, access to a location, or dispatch instructions. The driver isn't completing work during that time, but the business is still paying for their time. Improve scheduling accuracy and provide drivers with complete job information before they arrive. For recurring operations, use historical data to estimate realistic service times. Better scheduling means less unnecessary waiting. If drivers constantly call dispatch for basic information, your entire operation slows down. Questions like what's my next stop, what's the customer address, did the schedule change, and what should I do next can consume a lot of time. And every time a dispatcher has to answer a routine question, they're taken away from higher priority work. Give drivers access to the information they need through a mobile driver app. They should be able to see their route, stop information, navigation, job notes, route updates, and delivery status. This reduces unnecessary communication and keeps everyone focused. What happens when a driver gets stuck in traffic? If dispatch doesn't know about it, they can't respond. A customer might call first. A second delivery might get delayed. And the driver could spend the next hour trying to catch up. Use real-time fleet tracking. Dispatchers can see driver locations, route progress, completed stops, delays, and route deviations. This allows dispatchers to identify problems earlier and make adjustments before a small delay becomes a major productivity issue. If your drivers visit the same customers every week, rebuilding those routes from scratch is a waste of time. This is common in waste collection, recycling, food distribution, medical supply delivery, field service, and local delivery. Your dispatcher shouldn't have to recreate the same plan every week. Create recurring routes that can be reused and adjusted when necessary. This reduces planning time and gives drivers more consistency. Let's look at a simple example. Imagine a delivery company with 15 drivers and 300 daily stops. The company doesn't necessarily need more drivers. The bigger problem is that routes aren't optimized, workloads aren't balanced, drivers spend too much time waiting, dispatchers constantly answer calls, and last-minute changes aren't communicated efficiently. Now imagine improving those processes. Routes become more efficient. Drivers spend less time traveling. Dispatchers have better visibility. Drivers receive their information directly through the app. The same fleet can potentially handle more productive work without simply adding more vehicles or staff. That's the real value of better dispatch. Let's quickly recap. 1. Optimize routes. Reduce unnecessary mileage and travel time. 2. Assign jobs intelligently. Consider driver location and workload. 3. Balance workloads. Don't rely only on stop counts. 4. Reduce waiting. Use realistic schedules and service times. 5. Improve driver communication. Give drivers the information they need through a mobile app. 6. Track your fleet. Use real-time visibility to respond to delays. 7. Automate recurring routes. Stop rebuilding the same routes every week. These changes can make your existing fleet more productive without simply asking drivers to work harder. This is where Upper Route Planner can help. Upper gives businesses tools to improve both route planning and dispatch operations. With Upper, you can optimize multi-stop routes, assign routes to drivers, track drivers in real time, manage recurring routes, provide drivers with mobile route information, send customer notifications, and monitor route progress. Instead of dispatchers spending their day manually figuring out routes and answering routine questions, they can focus on exceptions and operational decisions. Upper can be useful for delivery companies, logistics fleets, waste management businesses, field service teams, and other businesses managing multiple drivers. There's an important distinction here. Improving driver productivity shouldn't mean squeezing more work out of your drivers. It means removing wasted time. If you can eliminate unnecessary miles, reduce waiting, improve assignments, and give drivers better information, you're making the entire operation more efficient. That's better for the business. And it's better for the drivers. If your drivers are spending too much time driving, waiting, calling dispatch, or dealing with inefficient routes, don't immediately assume you need more drivers. Look at your dispatch process first. Better dispatch can help your existing fleet complete more productive work while reducing wasted time and unnecessary operating costs. If you're ready to improve your route planning and dispatch operations, try Upper Route Planner and see how it can help your team work smarter. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and check out our other fleet management and dispatch guides.